to the world. Subscribe now to the Hot 97 YouTube channel. It's Ebro in the Morning with Laura Stiles and Rosenberg.
You know what the Barclays did last night in the Brooklyn Nets? They gave it up for your guy.
Travis Scott?
Nope.
Travis Scott.
Kendrick Lamar?
No.
What?
No.
Give it up for my guy.
I'm blanking on his name. Voice guy. Marv Albert.
Oh, they give it to Marv.
Marv Albert. They gave him a jersey. They had a moment where he
Of
stood
course
up. They
they
put
did.
it on TV.
Yo, that's sunning the Knicks, too.
Exactly.
That's like, y'all won't do the right thing. He's not even our guy.
And they were like Brooklyn's own Marv Albert because he was born in
from
Brooklyn.
Wow.
Because meanwhile, they're too small at the Garden to do anything nice for anyone.
Dang.
Good for then. Listen, even when I have to talk trash about the Nets, I always want to be clear that I love the organization. They're class. They're a class organization.
They're trying to be.
They are.
And they're doing a great job.
They're doing a great job.
Not that bad things won't happen, because they will.
Last night was a big moment.
And it's a
though.
great arena.
Yo, we love the Barclays.
I love the Barclays Center.
I still hate the outside of it, though.
I
stand by
don't.
that.
I love it.
Ugh,
the staff is
outside's-
great. The
staff
snacks
is
are great.
Well, tell them the truth about the outside of the arena. It's very artistic.
It is. It's designed superbly.
It just looks like rust, though.
It's Mage. Stop hating.
It's made. Stop hating. It looks like a big poop burger. But I'll tell you what, the regular burgers are also delicious. It's a fantastic facility.
All right, let's go. So, okay, Rick Ross lives in a 235-acre estate in Georgia.
That's right.
All right, that was previously owned by Evander Holyfield. He says that when he bought the estate, the locals would see him walk out of a restaurant and scream, "You know, Holyfield spent $1 million a year to cut his grass." So Ross decided to cut his own grass. He says he spends five hours just cutting his own grass to save $1 million.
Wow.
And he says that he also flies coach. He's like, I'm not throwing away money.
Wow.
First of all,
coach.
Is this true?
First of all, everybody, hang on. He might cut some.
Right.
He says he
Right.
spends about 5 hours.
No
Okay.
way.
Okay.
He says
and I
it
believe
makes him feel, grounded, and he says it's very
all right,
therapeutic for him.
y'all go Google. Okay.
Didn't they do
200 and some acres, please.
Listen,
He definitely has the super nice John Deere ride
Right.
joint.
He did.
Listen.
So he sits down. He's not doing the push mower.
No, he's driving.
Listen.
Yes.
As a grass cutting person, it takes me, I cut my own grass too. It takes me like 2 hours. And
How many acres
you
you
have?
no acres. Not acre. Not
So I want to be clear. I don't cut grass right now, but I used to.
Okay.
Yo,
That's a lot of grass, my G.
facts. That's a lot of grass.
And I'm buying that you do it.
Are you
Yes.
calling him a
Some-
liar?
no,
Some.
I'm saying he does some.
Some.
He says he does 5 hours worth.
Send the video.
You need
Listen,
proof.
And I want the whole joint. I don't want to edit
Right.
it together.
You have 5
Put up
hours
a live
worth.
Ross.
Long.
Put up a live stream
But listen,
of you cutting 235 acres worth of grass.
even like the 5 hours, he might get the front lawn, his front lawn maybe in 5 hours.
Have you seen the mansion? Have you seen
Yes.
this?
It's
It was
insane.
in Coming to. You know the house in Coming to
Yeah,
America.
that's the
That's the
There's no
house.
way. He might just get his backyard done for 5.
I'm gonna
maybe.
put it to you like this: he does the front just so the neighbors can see,
Right.
just to make sure the property value stays good. So he keeps it
By
looking
himself.
nice.
Now, if he had a team and himself, it might take 5 hours. But him by himself, no way.
I've never mowed a lawn. I don't know how you do that.
Well, don't.
You've never, whoa, man.
I have
The
not
amount of things
mowed
that
a
you've
lawn.
never done, you've lived a very privileged life.
Well, that's not even. Hold on. You could argue the exact
but you
opposite.
had a
But you
lawn
had a
growing
home
up.
with a lawn.
Wait, you had grass
Yeah.
and you never cut it.
My parents don't even own a lawnmower.
How'd you guys cut the grass?
First of all, it didn't look very good. Second of all, a guy comes around the neighborhood every 2
Oh,
weeks.
y'all was rich,
See,
rich.
there we go.
Rich.
That's rich.
$40
Y'all had
That's
every
rich,
2
You
weeks.
had upstairs
That's
and
rich,
you was
rich.
able to pay a guy.
That's
It was
rich,
rich,
rich.
Yo,
rich.
Listen,
the lawnmower would have cost more than paying the
Listen,
guy.
I can't pay a guy right now. I can't afford to pay a guy. So yeah, I was rich.
Yeah, by the way, I'm tired of everyone just lying to make a point. just a lie. It's just an
How
absolute
is it a
lie.
lie? I cut my
All right,
grass.
stop everything right now.
Okay, go
Cass,
ahead.
I'm gonna do this to you, Cass. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Cass, one, you don't make enough money as a DJ to get your lawn cut.
No, not weekly. I cut
didn't
my own grass, bro. I'm not spending it. No, I
You're
can't
t-
afford
Well,
it.
he said he's not spending.
Well, no, it's not in the budget.
He's
for me.
lying.
It's
It's not in his budget. Okay,
Yo,
not
bro.
in
But
your
don't
budget.
take the heat
Hold
off
on,
you,
hold on.
Rosenberg.
Do you know how much these gardeners are charging out here
Yeah,
a week?
yeah,
And
it's
by the way,
definitely-
do you know how big? If you were to measure the square footage of my parents' lawn versus Cass One's lawn?
Well, front and back. Cass one got a pool too.
I got
You mean the
nothing.
Casto estate?
Yes, exactly. My
it's a
parents'
baby
lawn
estate.
is nothing. They paid probably $20 to have someone do it because the whole thing's tiny.
They do it now, still $20.
I don't know if it's 20, but let me ask my mom what they pay.
But nonetheless, you need to learn how to cut a lawn. You had a
Do
lawn
I?
and you
have
didn't
to do
learn.
it. You
Start
have
a
to do it.
lawnmower.
I've made it a long way.
How
I'm
about
done.
this? At my house,
He said no.
remember the lawnmower they had before the gas lawnmower?
Yeah, when you had to pull it and yank it.
No, we didn't
And
have
before
that
that-
one. We had the joint that just spun real fast and cut the grass.
I've never
Yeah.
used that
Yo,
before.
fam.
Yeah, I use
My
all
mom
that.
didn't. Yo, what? And it was the first house that my mom bought that she had saved up because we lived in the apartments and we got a duplex and she finally saved up to buy a crib. We was cutting our own lawn and picking up the doodle. It was a mess.
Had to.
Yeah.
Well, Ross is cutting his own grass.
No,
and
he's
flying
not.
Coach.
Yo, Ross,
Some.
I want a live stream. I'm
And I'll
not
just say-
buying it.
And by the way, I don't even respect the flying coach part. I don't even.
What do you mean?
What?
If you have millions of dollars, millions. Let me start at $10 million, which Ross definitely has at least 10 for sure.
For sure.
If I had $10 million, that would mean the only way I fly is first class. Ideally private when you can, but if not, first class only consideration. Never would consider coach. Even flying first class is not great. I mean, I've been recently having these thoughts. When you're in the sky flying, I'm like, this is a bus in the sky. Ross has the money. That's a good way to spend your money. And he's big.
Well,
Do you want to sit next to Ross if he's in
maybe-
the middle seat?
Maybe.
Be in the middle seat.
I'm buying he flies coach if he's got to pay for it himself. Because most of the time his
He's getting
flying,
flown, and
he's
it's
getting
amazing.
flown, and he's definitely
Wait,
not
you've
flying
flown
coach.
Rick Ross before, I'm guessing.
He's
for
not
Summer
flying
Jam.
coach.
You didn't buy him coach tickets.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Right. That did not happen.
So when he gets hired to do something,
It's private sometimes probably that
he's
asked
not
for.
flying coach. If, and I don't know how often he travels, if he's got to go somewhere, personally, I believe maybe he bought a coach ticket here or there.
Well, it depends. Because right now, if you were to try to fly to L.A., it might say 500 coach, 3,000 first class. And I just love the idea of Rick Ross being like, that is ridiculous. That's how I feel. I'm like, damn it. Well, I'll never pay $3,000 for
Well,
a plane
you've never
ticket.
mowed a lawn before, and you just finally dove into a pool, so we all looking at you sideways anyway.